Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Sunday. It's Daryl here. It is bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, this morning I had two videos. I have two videos all set to go, all recorded. I got the links all saved. I got the thumbnails all made up. I had them all set to go this morning. And I'm making this video instead. I came across a story this morning. And here's the thing. Trump has been around for almost 10 years now. He's been droning on about MAGA, make America great. Think about this. He's been using this tired slogan for almost 10 years. He popped up around 2015 on the political circuit, right? He has been using this MAGA thing for almost 10 years. Don't you think if he was going to make America great again, he would have done it by now? 10 years, a tenth of a century, he's been going around with this slogan, make America great again. And why isn't it, if that's his thing, why hasn't he done it yet? Okay, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today. Okay, so we've seen him say so many ridiculous things over the last 9 or 10 years that it doesn't even faze us anymore. He literally has said thousands of ridiculous, over the top, insane, crazy, insulting, disrespectful things that it doesn't even faze us anymore. So this morning, I saw an article about something he said, right? And as soon as I saw it, I just kept paging through. I was like, well, that's just typical narcissistic, arrogant Trump. But then I stopped and I thought about this, and I was like, you know what? I have never in my life, in 58, almost 59 years on this earth, I have never heard one other man say anything. This is one of the weirdest, most bizarre things I have ever heard a man say in my life. I've never heard another man say this. What did he say? He was in Pennsylvania, and he said that he told the crowd that he thinks he's better looking than Kamala Harris, right? So, like that's not something that would really stick out, right? You've heard him say so many arrogant, narcissistic things. But I stopped. All of a sudden I started thinking about this. Have I ever compared myself to a woman that I'm better looking than that chick? Have I ever heard a guy in my life, in 59 years on this earth, I have never heard a man say that. That's where do I even start with this? That looks even matter. Looks when you're electing a president is irrelevant. Let me stop right there. That's not completely true. Because, look, I think I'm kind of weird looking. But I've had women and people tell me that I'm good looking or I'm attractive. I've got a lot of scars on my face. I've got a lot of broken nose. I've got a lot of broken bones and stuff like that. I think I might be a little like a weathered look. If you see me in person, I think I'm a little weathered. But I do believe, I got to be honest about this, I do believe that I've gotten out of trouble, or I've gotten special benefits or special favors because I'm tall. I was 6'4", I'm 6'3" now, or the way I look. I do believe that. Like if a president is a good looking, or especially if he's tall and he's meeting other leaders, I really do think that it's a more imposing presence as opposed to say a 5'6", 300-pound guy that's bald with glasses. I have to be honest there. But getting back to what Trump said, I have never heard him. There's male. A male is considered. Let me use two examples from the 70s. All right, because I'm the next generation. Clint Eastwood, all right, or Robert Redford. They're tough. They're gnarly. They're weathered, right? They were some of the most handsome guys in the 70s, right? Farrah Fawcett, she's beautiful. That's just gorgeous, drop dead, the hair. But it's two completely different measures of attractiveness. You know what I'm saying? You would never, I would never expect Clint Eastwood to say I'm better looking than Farrah Fawcett. That's ridiculous. That's insane. It's not even on the same scale. So I hear him say this. Like in my life, when I see a woman, I think most guys are like this. If you're interested in a woman, you probably compare her to your exes. you probably compare her to the women you've been with in your life. I think that's just, or if you're a woman and you were thinking about dating a guy, you probably kind of measure him against the guys you've dated before. Like, well, he's not quite up to the standards I've had before, but he treats me good. Or with me now, honestly, looks and especially weight doesn't matter. Like, I'm into physical fitness now, and so many women have kind of avoided me because they're a little on the they're curvy, as I call it, and they assume that I'm attracted to women that are into physical fitness, and I'm not. Like the older I get, the things that matter aren't looks to me. I've realized that there's much more really important things if you're in a relationship with somebody. That looks, when you're younger, you want other people to see you with somebody good looking. But as you get older, you just don't care what other people think. And you're more concerned with the inner beauty of the person you're dating. I think that sums it up. But getting back to Donald Trump, who compares, what guy? I have never heard a man in my life, never once, ever have I heard a man say, well, I'm better looking than that chick. Don't you think I'm better looking than her? Never. It's one of the weirdest, most bizarre, narcissistic, arrogant, just bizarre. The standard of beauty or handsomeness are two complete apples and oranges. It doesn't even make any sense. And the worst thing is that people like me that are anti-Trumpers, they just, we're so used to hearing them say bizarre, unrealistic, just insane things that it doesn't even faze us anymore. And Trump supporters are tuned into this. They think that's great. They think that's a reason to vote for him. They've actually been brainwashed into this cult where, hey, he's better looking than Kamala Harris. That's another reason we should vote for him. And they're actually tuned into what he's saying. They believe everything he says. They think that's a great thing. That's a reason to vote for him. He's better looking than Kamala Harris. He has influenced the way that we look at him. He's actually influenced, and that's the scariest thing. That's the scariest thing. I'll be back with more videos. Tell me what you think. Male beauty or male handsomeness and female beauty, apples and oranges. This is one of the most bizarre things I've ever heard Donald Trump say in my entire life. Just bizarre. Let me know what you think. I'll be back. My regular videos I'm going to download them later today, Sunday. Have a good day.